Now your microclimate forecast, presented by Bill Howe. Here's meteorologist Carlene Chavis.
We've had some interesting weather this week. That's the kindest word I could think for it after those windy conditions out there today, Carlene.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster, and we have not gotten off the ride. And we're still talking about temperatures even next week, windy conditions still sticking around, especially for the desert, that they won't even be in the seasonal range. So the seasonal is around 93 degrees for an average. Yeah, way below that.
Close.
Stay buckled up.
Yeah, stay buckled up.
Right.
Both hands inside. Just keep it safe. All right, we're talking about more rain in the forecast. So we do have another storm system making its way towards us. The one that just passed through could leave a few light showers tonight. Conditions right now, we still have those winds picking up. And you can see the camera moving from Mount Soledad. We got downtown in the distance. Downtown, the wind speed is out of the west-northwest at 10 miles per hour and 62 degrees for our current temperature. So we have the wind gusts picking up at 33 miles per hour for Julian, as well as 23 miles per hour right now for Borrego Springs, 10 for Fallbrook. Earlier today, we had a wind gust of 67 degrees Harrison Park, as well as 52 degrees for Mount Laguna. We even had that breeze right along the coast. Del Mar Beach was at 31 miles per hour, Otay Mountain at 38 miles per hour for a wind gust earlier. So the wind advisory is still in place. We'll have those winds picking up, even isolated gusts in the 50s and 60s for the mountains as well as the desert until 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. We still have that small craft advisory in place for boaters, and that will extend all the way until 11 p.m. tomorrow night. Taking a more expansive look of the state, a lot of the moisture is towards the north of us, and you can see some of it lifting as well across Utah, and that's where the area of low pressure. Storm system continuing to move out, some lingering moisture, even offering up some showers and some mountain snow. There's a winter storm warning in place for the Sierra Nevadas above 5,000 feet. Could see about 2 feet of snow. Also blowing wind conditions, gusts in the 40s, so dangerous conditions and reduced visibility, as well as a high wind warning for Kern County that will stick around into tomorrow morning. So high pressure will build in right behind that recent system. It will bring us a dry Friday as well as Saturday. The next system will move in by Sunday. That will offer up another chance for showers, and yet another one behind that will keep the showers for the coast from Sunday into Tuesday. We're looking at Sunday for the Inland Valley, seeing some showers, a little bit of a break on Monday, but then showers returning with that next system for Tuesday and Wednesday. Keeping showers in the time frame of Sunday to Wednesday for the mountains. As I said, the desert, you're not going to see much in the form of moisture, but you'll feel the difference because strong winds yet again and well below average temperatures next week.
Yeah, it just keeps pushing off that hot summer, though, so I still can't complain too much.
I must say, give or take, whichever you want.
Yeah.
Sure. It keeps pushing
I gotta be happy
back.
about it.
All
Thanks,
right.
Carlene.
Welcome.